Hey there guys, it's Ara here, bringing you the 31st episode of my F1 2012 career, and I had the qualifying video out earlier today, so if you haven't checked it out, if it hasn't reached your sub box, because the sub boxes are absolutely crap, then go check out the annotation in the top left here in the video, and go check out qualifying, a very interesting qualifying, and a very crucial one, that sets us off for quite a difficult race. So the race strategy, well, it's basically intermediate, so we'll see how we go throughout the whole race. It might get dry, not too sure. I'm hoping it might get dry, but we'll have to see. I need to say, if you're new to my channel, please go check my channel name above the video. Go check out my previous content, and that might convince you to subscribe for weekly F1 2012 content. So here is Vettel, my rival, in second. Schumacher, my teammate, and here I am in a dismal 7th. So not very good. I'm going to have to make it a really good race here. And I'm going to have to make it count if I'm going to try and overtake Vettel. So getting off the line very nicely here. Getting not really getting bogged down as much as Hamilton, using half the curves here. Now getting in the splash area of Kobayashi and Perez here. Docking in between them. They're going across. Oh no, we've hit Vettel. Oh crap, I'm going to get FLT. Going across the grass, getting out of the way of everyone. Now just gingerly coming back onto the track. And Sebastian Vettel is out of the race, or at least very far back. I don't know how I didn't crash out as well. I was certain I was going to hit my front wing to that barrier. Oh, that was... Oh, that's got... I'm sort of in two minds here. One is sort of happy because obviously Vettel's out of the race, sort of out of the running. So I have a good chance of staying ahead of him. But secondly, also that was a bit disappointing. I'm down to 14th now. Really bad. I don't actually know what happened there. I was coming across right beside Vettel, and then sort of... I didn't really get even anywhere near him, and then I sort of just got drawn to him, and we were both turning right, and really I just kind of front tyres locked together and kind of just spun together. Really, I don't really know what else to say. It was quite a weird and dramatic start to the race, and really, if this was real life, Vettel would probably be, you know, cursing the air and kind of blaming me for ruining his race, and saying I did it on purpose. I didn't mean that, honestly, to happen on purpose. I really can't explain that. I just kind of lost control at the beginning. But we're up to 11th now, and in these conditions, it's going to be quite hard. Intermediates, I've said in the qualifying video earlier today, not my favourite conditions. We're up to 11th already, having taken 3 places. You know, the Kovalainen, Caterham, and Hulkenberg here. And so we're up to 11th, and we're only 1 place away from points. And that's going to be Kimi Räikkönen. It's all going wide there a bit. So coming through now to the end of the first lap. Oh god, what? Everyone's going to the pits. I'm kind of... What? Everyone's gone to the pits. Am I making a huge mistake? Okay, we're going to roll with it. It still looks wet enough for intermediates. Doesn't look wet enough for full wets, I don't think. And yet again, I was going on about it in the Singapore Grand Prix, the qualifying video, that the engineers are so useless. They just don't give you any information. I got no information saying that, oh, Raikkonen's going to go pit for whatever tyres, or the grid's going to go pit. They should really do something like that, because it just leaves you out in the open. I don't know. I can't tell if this is wet weather conditions or not. So I'm in first currently, but I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I'm on the wrong tyre or not. So we're just going to keep on going through. I'm saying some good sector times. It's looking good. I feel like I have enough grip, apart from going wide there a bit, but I do feel like I have enough grip. So I really don't know what's happening. Alonso's 7 seconds behind me, so he had quite a rapid pit stop then. That's actually quite rapid. How is he only 7 seconds behind me? Unless I was quite a bit. To be fair, I was quite a bit behind him as well, so that sort of makes sense. But right now I'm in first, but I'm a bit baffled, really. A bit. Oh god, nearly went to a spin there. Quite wet in that corner. So have I made a mistake? Hope not. Oh god, oh god. Controlling it. Yes, nice control drift there. It definitely wasn't me spinning out. I was meant to do that. Yep, 100%. I'm just going to check quickly, guys. Everyone's on intermediates. Ah, waste men. Haha. Oh yes, that's cheered me up a lot. I've inherited first because all they are idiots. Yes, get in there. So I think that's a bit buggy, bit glitchy from Codemasters here on the first sort of glitch I've encountered in this game, honestly. and it's well, it's a very happy one. I don't mind taking first. We'll take that from you certainly. Alonso is catching me. He's already he's already caught up by 2 seconds, so he's only 5 seconds behind me. Obviously, DRS is disabled due to wet weather, but I've inherited first, amazingly, and it's all looking pretty good right now. But it is drying up a bit, and my race engineers told me it's going to stop raining in about 5 minutes. So probably towards the end of the race is going to get quite dry and quite difficult on these intermediate tyres. But right now I'm losing a tiny bit of grip, and Alonso is catching me rapidly, really, and it's just going. Yeah, I can see physically or visually on that mini map in the left corner. He just looks closer and closer to me, and coming through this section looks quite dry actually. And oh god, losing the rear a tiny bit through this corner now. Oh. Bit shaky there, bit shaky, not too much, but a bit. And coming through to the hairpin now, nice and slowly. And now we're gonna just feather the throttle, and off we go. And coming through this section was very wet. I lost about 2 seconds here in this last section, so hopefully coming through now. It's getting very wet. Yeah, definitely this section is definitely wetter than it is in the first sector. It's coming through now. No, oh, we've gone wide. We controlled it though. We came back onto the track very nicely. Coming through now, just feathering the throttle. So very nice there. Now coming through to the end of lap 3, and now for the next lap, I'm going to cut out because I was basically just going around like this, kind of nothing really happening too much. I'm going to cut to lap 5 where the first bit of action happened, guys. So I apologise if you guys don't like this highlight style, but especially in wet races, this is where the highlights are really needed. That's why it just makes a long, unnecessary video. So I'm going to cut here, guys, and cut to the action in lap 5. So beginning of lap 5 here, Alonso is only 1.2 behind me. So in that last lap, he's been catching me rapidly, and this is where the next bit of action happens, because I'm going to have to try and defend Alonso quite hard here. So coming through this section, I'm losing quite a lot of time to Alonso. Really, I just don't have enough momentum through these corners compared to the AI. Don't really know why. This is what I was going on about in the qualifying video earlier today. And if you haven't checked that out, please do. The sub boxes have been really crap on YouTube lately. So you know, I can't complain too much. It's a free website, but still, they really do need to sort it out. But if you haven't checked that out due to the crap sub boxes, please go check that out. So coming through now to this very dry section. It does look very, very dry. And oh god, we're locked up on the right tyre, and we're into the gravel. And Alonso's taken me. That was the first big mistake I've made of the race, and it cost me a place. It's cost me the win, and Alonso's going to steam ahead away from me now. Really, I was really helpless in this race. Really, just didn't have enough speed really to catch any of these guys up, and Alonso just speeds away. Coming to this third section, which is notably much wetter than the first 2 sectors, and just here at this point, this is where the car sort of gives way sometimes. And I found in this race, especially when you're behind a car, it gives way quite a lot. So coming through, Kobayashi's right behind us now, and he's about the same amount of, he's got the same amount of gap as Alonso had, so we're going to have to defend from him as well, and I hope I don't make a mistake again. Hopefully not in the same place as well, that would be a bit embarrassing. So coming through to the chicane, and 3 seconds ahead Alonso is, so he is very, oh god, another spin, and Alonso is pulling away from us now, and it's, well, yeah, we're kind of going backwards into the hands of Kobayashi, and yeah, just to reiterate again, I don't know, I'm finding a real struggle on intermediates right here. So coming through the swooping section, and here's where Kobayashi coming right up behind me. Proximity arrows, solid white there. Button set the fastest lap of the race. I'm going to change to mix 3 to try and get a bit of speed here. Going through these curves, trying to get a lot of momentum, not really braking at all. Down to gear 2 here. This is where I'm losing a lot of my time there. Just the rear shook a bit, and Kobayashi's right there on my gearbox. I can hear his engine. And there he is. Looking back now, he's right there. Proximity arrows will be all over me. Going through the section, hoping not to spin or lock up again. Going nice and gently through there. And now, all right, he's right there defending. He's going left and right into the hairpin. Nice and slowly, just making sure I don't spin. Oh no, gone wide. What's gonna happen? He's in. Oh, and Kobayashi is sort of backed off a tiny bit into that hairpin. Coming through now to the wet section. Oh, come on, please, don't make a mistake here. So, coming through now, Kobayashi is right behind me. Coming through now, turning here. This is the point where it can all go wrong. Coming through now very nicely, and then coming through, just, oh no, just didn't have enough speed through that corner, and Kobayashi has taken me. That pass, well, we do have a bit of curse. We are catching up here, so maybe we'll be able to overtake here. Going through to 130 yards. Do I dare to go up the inside? No, I don't. I back off a bit, and I lose a lot of time to him on the runoff area. And really, Kobayashi has taken that place fair and square. And I went a bit wide in that last long double apex corner, and he kind of just had more traction than me. Coming through, now we're going to cut again from lap 6 to lap 9 here. For these next few laps, I've been catching Kobayashi. The track has got a bit drier, but it's still in sector 3. It's very wet in sector 3, but I'm trying to catch Kobayashi here, and I'm very near to him, and I'm in a good place for the long back straight. So coming through now to the third sector. This sector is very much wet, and this is where it sort of we spin and we go into the DHL thing, and Massa overtakes us, and I'm trying to get back on the track, you know, really frantically trying to get ahead of Webber here. Webber's right behind me now on my gearbox. I think I even heard his front wing kind of lop off a tiny bit. I might have hit him a tiny bit, but there he is, kind of struggling a bit right behind my turbulent air. But there again, what I was reiterating before, I don't know what happened with my words there, that behind a car into that double apex corner, the grip just kind of goes away and you just kind of spin off, especially in the wet. Not in the dry so much, obviously. And this is really just the wet weather kind of hampering my progress here. At the same time, you've got to keep in mind that Vettel is out in the race. Unintentionally, I did not take him out. I'm standing my ground. I did not mean to take him out. It was a happy accident. Well, not a happy one, but still, it was a happy accident. That means that we can race and be a bit, you know, I'm not looking to defend my place so badly that I might, like, do something stupid and crash out. So right now, I'm kind of just trying to go as fast as I can, but Hamilton's overtaken Webber, and he is on it, and he's really coming up to me fast. And we're here at lap 10, 3 laps to go, and really, he's just catching me rapidly. Webber's keeping up with him as well. Going through this section. This section is really, really dry, and then it dramatically changes to sector 3. Really the first time, actually, that I've seen localized weather happening properly. So here, this section, this little tiny section of the hairpin is very, very dry. I found that you could brake much easier into this corner. And then coming in, accelerating off into this third sector, where it just gets a whole lot wetter for some reason, and it just, it was sometimes just unbearable, and it was just a wonder how I wasn't crashing every single lap. So braking now nice and gently through the corner. This is where the AI is also getting a lot of time on me, because I'm a bit worried here. Going through onto the apex a tiny bit, bit gingerly there. The rev limiter was bashing, my rear tyres were spinning up there a bit. Hamilton is very much there. He might try and take us into the chicane through 130R. He's not close enough to do anything right now. And there you go, Massa is 5.6 ahead of us. Braking out to the chicane. Nice and slowly over that bump. And Hamilton is right there. Alonso set the fast lap of the race. Coming through to lap 11, and Hamilton is very much there. He won't have DRS obviously because it's wet weather tyres, but he's right there. I can hear his engine roaring, and it's as you can see, the sun has come out on the track now. It is quite sunny now on the track, and the track is drying out, but everyone's still staying on intermediates, and I do as well. Really, looking back at it, I probably should have gone on the dry tyres and maybe try and see if I could gain some places after I've come out on the dry tyres, because it was getting very dry in that sector 1 and sector 2. The only real sector that I would have probably had a problem on was sector 3, because it was very wet there. Still, but obviously it's dried out a bit relative to the rest of the sectors. So now just trying to look at Hamilton and look to keep him at bay. He's only 4 tenths behind me, and I kind of missed the acceleration straight away there, and Hamilton's right there into the hairpin, locking up massively on the right tire, going wide again. No, and is he going to be there? Oof, nearly. He tried to do what Kobayashi did, but also the same thing as Kobayashi didn't work out for him. I was very, very close. Coming to the third sector now, much wetter than the other 2 sectors, but still, it's drying up a bit. Coming through now, braking, and just gingerly coming through now. This next apex, very hard for me to go through very fast, and AI getting a lot of time with me, and he's right there behind me. A bit of grass on my right tyre, and using quite a lot of my curves to defend, and getting a bit of time because of that. Coming through 130R. Really, maybe I kind of stabbed myself in the back with the setup I put in qualifying. I did put a very average setup on, hoping that you know, it might dry out in the race. It has, but it's been a bit too late now, and you know, it's just not dry enough really. And so coming through to the 12th lap, second last lap of the race, guys. Still very much defending from Hamilton. The race is not over by a long way. Hamilton's very much there, and Webber is not far behind. And I'm really, you know, looking at the minimap, it does look like Webber's a bit behind, but really the pace I had on this track right now, I wouldn't take away from Webber. He might try and catch us up. It's coming through. This is where I'm losing quite a lot of time as well, because it's just so dry here. I really should have pitted maybe for dry tyres right now, because it is very dry. But also I had to be a bit careful because of the Sec 3 grip. So getting on the grass there a bit. Hamilton's right there. Proximity are solid white again. And coming through to this very dry section. Oh god, we're on a spin. No, Hamilton's overtaken us there. Caught the spin there, but just didn't get the acceleration. We're side by side with Hamilton. I've locked up. I'm kind of pushing him onto the grass. Non-intentional. I locked up there. Couldn't really turn left or right. And Hamilton's taken us. I think that's it. I think we're going to have to give that place up, really. I've used a bit of curves, trying to catch up to him. It's coming up to him. Maybe we can overtake him into the 130R corner and the chicane. Coming up to him now. No, we spun again. Oof, caught it there a bit. Coming through over the apex. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Reverse, come on. Oh, God. Move your front wing. Oh, we're down to 10th place. Oh, that's so annoying again. Oh. Oh, that's so disappointing. I just went over the apex too much there. And, oh god, gone massively wide. I think I miscalculated how fast I could go through 130R without a front wing. I kind of just made it worse. I have to pit. I'm going to go into dry tyres now because it looks very dry out here. I probably should have done this 2 laps earlier, but oh god, very annoying. Vettel is out of the race though, so that does mean we will keep our gap and we will beat him in this race. Albeit both of us don't score any points, but I am ahead of him in terms of, because as you can see there, he's 24th because I unintentionally took him out. I really did. And so we're pit stopping here, and it's quite a slow pit stop obviously because I have to change my front wing. We're down to 12th now, and will Grosjean overtake us? Don't know where he is, but we're coming out on lap 13 here. So coming out of the pits here now, this is where we're going to switch to the end of the lap because nothing was really happening. Coming through the end of lap 13, guys, and we come in 12th place. Mixed feelings right now. Vettel came 24th, so still I beat him in that race, but very disappointing to get no points, and it very just deflating GP race. But there you go, you have those ups and downs, and so as you can see, Fernando Alonso has won the race, and very good for him. And tune in tomorrow again for another double upload. If you didn't hear me say that in the qualifying, so a double upload tomorrow and Tuesday. So stick around for that, guys. Don't know what you have going on, but please stick around. I'll probably upload the qualifying around lunchtime and then the race around the evening. So stick around for that. Hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Quite a disappointing race, but there you go. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the day. And I've been over.